Okay, so this is our control panel area. We'll show the battery first. The battery has a full charge. Fresh tank, empty. Black tanks, empty. And the gray tanks are empty. It'll show you, you have empty, 1/3 full, 2/3 full, or completely full. And now we have gas or electric water heater. If you have the option, always use electric just so you're not wasting propane. We have the water pump here. So that just switches on just like that. And then the awning. So I just brought the awning out. We'll retract it back in. Actually, first we want to fix that adjusted hitch like I did earlier. You want to make sure you do this before you bring the awning in. Just like that. Make sure it's nice and level right here. And then you can bring the awning in. Alright. Another thing to know about the water heater, never turn on the electric water heater if there's no water in the tank. The rod in there will actually burn up and your electric water heater won't work if you flip this on while there's no water in there. So always make sure there's water in there before you turn it on. If it's empty and you flip it on just for a few seconds, that's okay. But if you leave it on, it will burn out. This porch light is just that LED strip underneath the awning. And then we have a ceiling light switch. This is just going to be for the lights on the ceiling, the lights underneath the kitchen here, and on the slide out and in the bedroom and everything, our manual. And then we have the slide out switch. So we literally just hold this down on end and that slide out will come in. Okay, now here on the thermostat, so right now it's off. We'll just tap it, turn it on, and now we tap mode to go through the functions. So right here we see the fan. You can change those fan functions with these arrows here. Go from auto to high to low. We'll just keep it on auto for now. Tap again, and now we're at the AC. You can adjust the temperature with these arrows. And then if we tap again, it would go to the furnace. So we'll just tap one more time to turn it off. All right. On the radio here, we have two zones, zone 1 and zone 2. Zone 1 is the inside, and then zone 2 is the outside. And so now you can either have both of these zones on, or just zone 1, or just zone 2. It's up to you. Come on over here. Got the microwave. We have a fan for above the stove top here. We also have a light. Take this glass and fold it back. And now to turn on the stove, you'll turn these knobs here in the middle over to this flame and hold down, and then you'll hit that sparker. So now we'll turn it, and you can choose like high, medium, or low, and that's the same for all these. Just like that. And now there is a sparker for the oven as well, so you don't have to get a long lighter to light the pilot. We're just going to take this knob for the oven, put it on the flame, push it in, hit the sparker, and it does take a while sometimes. Sometimes it can take a while for the gas to get to that point. So there it lit. And so now after you get that pilot light going, you'll take this knob and turn it to whatever temperature you need. And you'll see this bar down here will light up. All right, we also have some accent lights. That's what this switch is for. It gives these cool blue accent lights. Over to the fridge. You got your on and off switch. When the button's pushed down, it's on. When it's pushed down, when this button's pushed down, it'll be on auto, and it'll also light up to help you out. When it's on auto, you know, it's gonna run off electric when we're plugged in, but if we lose power or we unplug it, it's gonna automatically switch over to gas. And now if you wanna manually run it on gas, say if you're going down the road, you'll just push this button. And so when it's out like that, that means that it'll be running on gas. But we'll leave it on auto for now. Okay, over here we have your breaker box, and fuses. And so now all this stuff's labeled for you. So if anything ever stops working, you know, might want to check the breakers or a fuse. We also have the gas detector right here. So if there's ever a leak, you know, on the stove or on the fridge or anything with gas, this will pick it up. And then on in here, we do have a roof vent in here. Just twist that. That'll bring up the roof vent. And then we have a fan as well. Light switch here. Another outlet. Okay, emergency exits. I believe that one in the back here is an emergency exit. Yeah, so just know that that window back there can be used as an emergency exit. It'll be just like this one up here in the front. So I'll show you how these work. You'll just take this bar, take it out, push it forward, and then you can just rip this off, and then should be able to fit through here, just in case there ever is an emergency or a fire or something. These doors right here. So before you ever go down the road, make sure that you latch these doors down tight. They just clip on like that. Make sure they're not banging on the wall or anything. Same thing for over here. We have a fire extinguisher here. And then this is just another carbon monoxide detector actually. And then we also have a smoke detector right here. Okay, so this sheet just shows some of the yearly maintenance stuff that we recommend you get. We have all of this in our parts department. One of the main things, you know, take care of the roof, because, you know, that's where most of the water damage can come from, which can be the biggest pain. About once a year, I would go up there and just make sure that there's no holes in the seals up there or any cracks, because the sun can deteriorate those seals. So yeah, about once a year, just go up there and check. So we got some USB outlets over here, and then this table will actually rest on these little hinges here. And so we would just pop off this table, take the legs out, and then it'll lay flat right here to make a bed. I think that's about it.